How'd it feel to get back out there for a change, man? It's been a while.
Feel great. Feel great. Obviously, it's been a while coming. Being here in training camp don't do it justice. Just being here during the season, throughout the whole process, being here with these guys in the building, seeing the fight that we have, it's just exciting time to be back on the field right now to be able to do whatever I can to help.
How frustrating was it for you? They take you in London. They thought the clearance was going to come. I mean,
Oh, it was tough. Obviously, going over there with the expectation to play, that was the understanding. Trying to do everything that I can on my end to make sure that I was ready to play. So that was a bit confusing and demoralizing just to come back here and have to deal with the same thing. But as I said, man, God is good. I'm here now. It's better late than never. I hate that it took so long, but obviously some things is beyond my control. But with that being said, man, I'm just happy to be out there, just being on the grass, being with the guys instead of just meeting with these guys. I'm on the field, breaking bread with them, and it's just a whole different environment, whole different vibe for myself as well. Just to be a part, I feel like now I'm not sleeping in the basement no more, man. So I'm in the house. So obviously it's exciting to be out here with these guys.
so did you have any idea what the holdup was?
Honestly, no. And like I said, it's just one of the things that a lot of things is beyond my control. Couldn't even tell you much more about it than hey, it happened, and I had to deal with it. It initially started with myself, just the initial PED itself. So just putting it in their hands for this, I got to be better about what I put in my body. That's dating back to the off season when I initially failed. So I hold myself accountable for that. But right now, like I said, man, my biggest thing is getting caught up, getting caught up and implemented back into the playbook and things like that, and just getting ready to do whatever I can to help this team at this point.
How long do you think it'll take you to kind of get caught up?
I've been around the block
A
a
little
time
bit,
or
yeah.
two or three, maybe four. So just I played in so many defenses in my 13 years. I played in many defenses, terminologies. Once you get the terminologies down, the beautiful part about it is I've been here since the end of September, sitting in the meetings, taking notes. Even though I'm not playing, man, I'm taking the notes. I'm in the meetings, so a lot of these things, being around the game of football, you understand. You can learn on the playbook and the keyboard. I mean, on the whiteboard all you want, but going out there going against these guys, man, these guys are getting younger, bigger, stronger, and faster. So it's a whole lot different just getting the calls implemented. So I don't envision it taking too long, but obviously I just control what I can control, extra meeting, doing whatever I got to do to get caught up to speed, and whatever they see my role is, we just going to roll.
Can you look at it in a way of not being out there so far to this point as a little bit of a positive in terms of wear and tear on the body? Can you do you reframe it in your mind and be like, hey, at least I'm fresh? You
Oh,
know what I mean?
absolutely. I think that just being, you have to find some type of silver lining in this, sort of say. And last year, like I say, year 12, man, by week 10, it was like, okay, I got to start doing more for the body to make sure I can sustain this all the way through however long the season goes. So obviously, it's the most fortunate thing. My body is not too mad at me. But obviously, I would have loved to trade these first 9 games to be out there with the team. But obviously, it's a silver lining in that being 34 years old, 13 years in, you obviously have wear and tear on your body. This car got a little mileage on it. Run just fine, but but obviously, I'm just excited to be out there, man. And yeah, I can say, man, I feel young. I feel a little younger right now. So we'll see how Week 16 treat me. But right now, man, I'm excited to be out there.
What did you see from those young guys while you were watching from afar?
Man, I just try to, honestly, the cool part about it is I pick those guys' brain just as much as they probably pick my brain about certain things. So just seeing them, just being here, it's a lot of guys, man, that I was familiar with just because I'm a fan of the game. Cisco and all those guys, man. But when you get here up close and personal, Jaron Jones, Antonio John, like these guys, you see them and they're young guys, man. Say, man, the future is bright. These guys are uber athletic, talented kids, man. And the future will be bright here. Obviously, you have guys like Savage who played a lot of good football. Cisco being one of the more underrated safeties, man, and Tyson, he just don't get enough credit. So I could go on and on and on. So I'm just happy to be a part of this, man, and get in where I fit in, sort of say, and just kind of be that guy for these, for the younger guys, man, and whatever role that is to be for me. I'm excited about it.
Like you said, you've been in the league 13 years. What do you make of Ryan's defensive scheme and the idea of what many people are calling hockey shifts, how he brings guys in and he keeps them
Yeah.
fresh?
I think that every system I've been around is different. I've been around some teams where, man, that they like to rotate, keep those guys fresh, getting after the quarterback, and it's effective, man. It's just all about just how he seen fit in the players and the personnel that he have. Obviously, I've fan of the defense, man. There's plays to be made out here, obviously. it's that's one of the things that drew me here in August when I talked to Mr. Balky, man. Just he broke down the defense, man. It's a see ball, get ball kind of defense, man. Just guys got to play fast and keep doing their job. And man, the luck of turn. Obviously, I think that they come in bunches. Being around the league a long time, man, all you need to just get that first kick start, and after that, man, it's up from there. We got the guys in the locker room, we got the talent on all three levels, and it's just about putting it together and whatnot right now.
What was it like for you to see a young guy like Jaran kind of make a big play last week, first giant play of his career?
Man, huge, man. He was the first person I talked to when I got back in the building, man. I was watching the game, and man, since day one when I first came here, I didn't know he was a rookie. He don't look young, obviously. He he matured. He matured, man. But first thing he jumped out, man, his size, his speed, just his athleticism, man. He'll tell you guys, man. I told him, man, he's gonna be great. Certain guys, you just see it. And he one of those guys that jumped out to me, man. My first 2 days here during training camp, like, man, this guy I played. When I found out he was a rookie, it was just sky's the limit for him, man. He's one of my favorite players to watch, man. Obviously, man. So I'm excited to see how he continue to get comfortable in his role and continue to get the going. It's going to be an exciting time for him.
Where did you watch the games? And in London, kind of, what was the situation there for you in terms of where do you go?
Yeah, man.
Like, are
unfortunately,
you in the hotel room, or?
I kicked it back in the hotel room, and I watched it there. And I had to shuttle to the airport, but I don't miss a game. I'm dialed in every Sunday. Unfortunately, I can't be on the sideline. That would have been a lot more nice to be able to kind of, rub elbows with these guys, kind of tell them what I see. But, just being a supporter in the best way I can. So watch it from the room, watch it from the house, man. And kind of, when I come in Mondays, I kind of tell these guys what I seen. But it's a lot better just being out there. Now these guys can say, like, hey, I'm not just – I'm not the old guy drinking coffee, coming in meetings no more, man. I'm out there on the field. I'm out there in action with them. So the bond just only going to get tighter. Everybody's just going to get a little more comfortable, man, and that's what it's about.
Sorry if you asked before.
Hey, Mia here, and thanks so much for watching 1010XL Jaguars. For even more coverage of the Big Cats, be sure to subscribe to 1010XL Jaguars.